broken down blue collar, a chance to live a dream in Tennessee. In Tennessee.
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Living Free with Little. My name is Debbie, and today I'm making deep dish pizza. So right now we're going to just do the dough, and then we'll get to the next step. But you've seen in the beginning, that can make 2 pie crusts. I usually half it and just do 1 pie crust. But what do you need is, I don't have olive oil, so you can use vegetable oil, and that's 1 tablespoon. A 1/4 teaspoon of coarse or regular salt, whatever salt you use. I like to use active yeast, and that is 1 teaspoon and 1/8 for what I'm doing. And you need for flour, I like bread flour instead of all-purpose, but you can do the same thing, use all-purpose. You need I'm not good at her trying to split it, but it's 1.5 and plus a 1/4 cup of the flour, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. So this is half of what you've seen in the beginning with the menu. Ingredients. And then I'm just using these. I like to put the dough in there, and then you sprinkle it with this, But what I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh it, or just cut it in half after I get done, and then oil the bottom of these pans and put them in there and let them rise, and then we'll go to the next step. But this is the half version of what I'm doing. I forgot to tell you, we need lukewarm water. That's 2/3 cups of that. Oh my god, I knew I forgot something. See, as you're doing it, you remember. Yeah, I need 2/3 cups of water, lukewarm water, and I won't put that in there. So now I'll put this. I'll put it down. I mix this up real well, and then I'll stick this in with it. And then I add the warm water slowly. So so now I have everything but the water, and you're gonna need more, so it doesn't matter. Now I put the 1/8 teaspoons in there. It ain't gonna hurt, but I'll start mixing it up. Getting everything, and then I slowly put this in. Like I said, you might have to add more flour. You might not have to. So stay tuned. This is what I do. I keep on gradually, and I'll show you what it looks like after it's done. Alright. So what I do is I'll just keep on going like this, and you can use a wooden spoon for this. And when I see it needs water, now this don't have to keep on, going, spinning it for like 10 minutes. As soon as you get it into a bowl, you're good. That's how easy it is. I got this recipe online, and I forget who it was, but I've been using this recipe since then and never had a problem. So as you see, it's still it's a little watery, but what I'm doing is trying to get all the flour before I put more water. I thought I needed more water, but some reason this was sent back, my KitchenAid, because it was a burning smell every time I made bread. So now it's not hitting the bottom, no matter if I do that adjustment. There's an adjustment here, under here. I adjust, and it's still having problems. So now I'm going to turn it up higher, see if I can get maybe. Yeah, see, it's so this is what you're going to have to do. You're going to keep on have to eye it and see. I'm trying to get every little drip I can, but I don't want to put too much because it looks like it has enough. There we go. So that's what it should look like, but the bowl should be cleaned. There you go. Up. Now I think I might have too much. And this is what you do. You just keep on adjusting it. So hold on for a minute. So all I did was add more flour. That's it. Just soak up that. Sometimes you land up putting too much. So I start on slow and I work my way, you know, to a speed. Now let's see what's going on with this nut. I don't want to waste any of this stuff. Look at it. There it goes. It's starting to go. And it's going back into a bowl. Now, just a little bit, just to get it. It depends on your day. Like today is a very hot day, so. Oh shoot, see, now I put too much in there. Alright. It's hard to do this with one hand. But you really can't screw it up. See, it's starting to form again. Now here you go. This is a regular pie crust dough. But like I said, I'm going to cut it in half. I greased up 2 pans of these. I have another one that's up there. And you put grease on top, and then I'll put something over it to let it rise for both of us. But one of these, a half of my whatever ingredient I have, the half of it actually makes a whole pie, or it can do 2 deep dish. We've been eating regular pies, and I will, like I said, do a video of one of my pies. Best pizzas. Look at that! Isn't that beautiful? Who needs a restaurant? I'm the restaurant. Look at that. Broccoli, half and half. White pizza, and then just plain pizza. Soon as they rise, you wipe out the grease, and then you put the cornmeal at the bottom. That stops it from sticking for some reason. I've been using that. And like I said, it tastes way better with bread flour for some reason. I've been using all-purpose, and it doesn't stretch correct. I mean, look how beautiful this is. Look at it. I don't even want to cut into it, but... and it's still I don't know, the texture of it is beautiful. So all right, stay tuned, and I'm going to show you what I did when I put it in the pan, and then we'll wait for a rise, and then we'll start making our pizza. All right, so this is what it looks like. I put some oil. Now the reason why you put oil on top of it is to stop it from drying out. I'll put a paper towel on top, and then I'll put one a towel, paper hand towel, kitchen towel, and put it just on top of the paper so that this doesn't, the hand towel get on there. And I put it on my stove, and my stove, sometimes, it depends on the day, I put it on 500, the highest I can go is like 525 on here. That's how I cook it, and on the bottom shelf. But I'll put them up here. If it doesn't start rising, I'll put my oven on, and it'll be preheated by the time I start putting it together. Alright, stay tuned, and I'm going to hop in the shower, clean up, and then come out and start doing this for you guys. Alright, it's about 30 minutes. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just put some flour down. Put this, the dry side, not the wet, because we're going to put it all in here. And then what I do is wipe this out, because I don't want the grease in there. And just wipe my pan out. And I need my rolling pin. I forgot. My rolling pin is this. Yeah, I know. It's an old wine bottle. And I'm just going to put some flour on it where the wet spots are. You really don't, when it comes to deep dish, you don't really have to roll it out too much. You really can just put it right directly into the pan and start doing it. So here you go. This could be fun with your kids, whatever, but it's so good when it's homemade. They're already, it's deep enough. It's like, it's enough. You really don't have to stretch it much. Especially when you use active yeast, it seems like, and whatchamacallit. So now I'm going to take some of this cornmeal, you use active, I'm sorry, bread flour. I always stop my saying stuff, so. Alright, so now that I can put it in there, you just flop it right in there. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to be thicker than when you do it in the thing, but and you just put it in it. You just shape it the way you want it. Now it's called deep dish. I'll show you in a minute. I'm just gonna. That's it, see? Fresh oregano, Italian oregano that I grew.
Straight from the garden.
You always have to have oregano on your pizza.
It smells incredible too.
Right, so now I got my homemade sauce. Got it with everything I need. But first I'm gonna do the pepperoni pizza. Now it depends on the person. If they want sauce on the bottom or top. I also put sauce on, I learned from Den when he used to work at the pizza place. I worked at a pizza place too, but you put sauce on the edges and it stops it from growing like really, really thick. So. Now I also forgot, sorry. I cut some mozzarella. We don't get to shred it. Sometimes we do, but we'll get also the blocks. And I just shove it like next to the. There's no wrong way to do this. He likes a lot of cheese, and I just fill it up. Try to fill up every little space for him, and then sometimes I'll put more on top after I put the pepperoni on there, and maybe dribble. Okay, here's the pepperoni. Now I might do mine half and half. I don't know. Let's see. And you just put the pepperoni. No way, no wrong way, like I always say. And we'll just cheesy. See, this is deep dish, so it can handle the cheese a little better. All right. And then, whoops, our fresh oregano. And there you have it. See it? See how beautiful that is. Yep, so 525 only for 10 or 15 minutes. It doesn't take long when you put it up there. But what happens is when you have your temperature up real high, it's way better. It's a lot. Now this one I ain't gonna use sauce. I'm gonna be using a regatta. I have just lunch meat ham and provolone. I think I'm gonna put provolone at the bottom as well. And then I'll have the mozzarella, so it's going to be mostly all cheese. Now, I left, see how the rim's here? Because I'm stuffing the cheese underneath. I start doing it, and then I said, let me just do the other one. Because mine's a little more processed than the other one. I'm just going to try to get it underneath as good as I can. This has been sitting here. Okay. It's like Pizza Hut. I haven't had Pizza Hut for such a long time. I'm just putting it under the crust, that's it. Yep, that one actually is Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to do the regatta. I also put oregano on this too, so just spread that out. Now I'm going to get the Parmesan. Provolone, I'm sorry. I'm not going to put too much of this on there. We only have a couple slices left. If I had broccoli, I would have used broccoli. Because I love the white pizza broccoli. And I'm just going to put a little bit at the bottom. And now mozzarella. I'm going to just put mozzarella all different. And what I'm going to do is just splash it just a little bit of the sauce. Like my I like cheese too. I remember when I was a little girl, before even white pizza came out, I used to say, can I have a pizza without the sauce? Because I didn't like sauce that much. And when they started making it, I guess a lot of people would ask for it. Okay, that should be good. So now I'm going to just drop some sauce on it. Like dab it in different areas. Not too much. Now, I like thick crust, so I'm not going to put no sauce on my crust. I'm just going to leave it like this, okay. And then pineapples. Yeah. And these are big, thick ones. I saved them and put them in a jar because I thought they went bad. One went bad, real bad. My mouth is like watering right now. Okay. And now I'm going to use just ham, lunch meat ham. That's it. I'm going to do the same thing. Just trying to get rid of it. I'm going to put ham in there. Like I say, you can't do wrong. Making sure it's good. And this is loaded. You won't get this in whatchamacallit, that's for sure. They don't load it like this. That's what's wonderful when you make it at home. On the side, and of course, get it out now, right? A little bit of red now. Alright, I'm going to put it in the oven about 10 to 15 minutes. I have to keep an eye on it because it's not a whole pie, so we'll see what happens. So. Go in the oven, 525, bottom shelf. I will come back in 10 minutes, but it's usually 15 minutes for everything. I'll come back in 10 minutes, so stay tuned. Well, it took about 14 minutes. It was sizzling there. Look at that. Doesn't it look good? I'm going to take it out. There's his. He added more cheese. Tons of cheese, and it's pouring out. I like crust. I'm more of a crust person than sauce and everything. But this really bubbles. See how you notice? See how thick it got because of not having sauce on it, to where his is totally different. So now I'm going to take it out of the pan and just let it rest on here. So stay tuned. Now I'm going to let it rest, but look at that. Look how thick that crust is. That's mostly, but there's cheese also in my crust. So I have a lot of cheese, so I can't wait to see what it looks like inside. So I'll show you once I let it rest for a few. Alright, I'm ready to cut it. It's been cooled off. Oh god, it's so good. Let's get it. Let me see what underneath. Oh yeah, it's nice and done underneath, so but it's not like crispy. Oh. It's airy. It's very airy because it's a lot of dough. Ooh, this looks so good. Oh my god, it worked. See the cheese inside of here. This side you didn't get. I think I missed a spot. Oh no, maybe not. I'm the only one eating this though. Oh my god, that's really good. I'm hoping the cheese got in there. I see some cheese in some of them, but alright, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. I really don't care. And if you're not subbed to me, please sub to me. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye now.
A broken down blue collar, a chance to live a dream in Tennessee. Tennessee.